Welcome back in another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about the power of intuition. More specifically, we're gonna look into how can you tap on demand, on command in your intuitive gift to help you make decisions, to help you guide you, and to use that superpower that you have in your life to improve your life. This is a question that I got recently, and so I wanna share with you two ways, two tools, two ways of life, so to speak, that will help you to tap into your intuition, because it's a little bit like a muscle. It's something that we all have, okay? We all have an intuitive ability. Some of us are innately more tapped in, tuned in that intuitive power that we have. And for some of us, the muscle is a little bit weak and we kind of need to exercise it more and get up to speed to it. But it is something that we all have. And it's a powerful gift. Because once you tune into that intuition, it will guide you, it will give you the answer, it will show you the way, and it will lead you exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't make sense. And often, it makes no logical sense. Now, the way I like to see intuition is a little bit like Jack Sparrow in the Pirate of the Caribbean movie. In that movie, he has that compass. And the funny thing about that compass is that it doesn't show the north like any normal compass, but it shows him what his heart truly desires, the thing he really, really wants. And it kind of shows him the direction. It's like, okay, you have to go that way, right? And our intuition is a little bit like this. It shows us the way of what we truly want. And it doesn't always make sense to go that way when your mind is telling you, well, I think we should go that way. Everybody's telling me go that way. But our intuition has a way of leading us exactly where we need to be to get what we want and to create the life that we want. And of course, this intuition can come in so many ways. And I'm gonna give you an example with my own personal experience, something that happened to me very recently. You see, a few weeks ago, I had to buy a new protein powder bag, okay? And I've been using that one brand that I really like for years now. And I just went on a website that I usually go to buy this kind of stuff, and so for some whatever reason, I felt like checking out what else is there, what other brands is there, is there something else on the market? And I got led to one specific brand, and I bought it. For whatever reason, I bought it, didn't know what to expect, and I got it, and I use it, and the taste is okay, and whatever. I didn't really pay much attention to that. But funny thing, at the same time, I was also starting to look for a new gym, something that was a little bit closer to my new place, something that was a little bit different, and I knew exactly what I wanted in terms of equipment, space, and having a sauna, and the price range I was looking for, and all these kind of things. And I went to look at a couple of places, okay, and none of them were kind of meeting all the criteria, none of them were the place. And so I went on holiday, and I came back from my holiday, and I had to make a decision about a gym. And so the funniest thing happened. The brand of my new protein powder, okay, that is the first time I bought it, I decided to just Google that for whatever reason, okay, another thought. And I found a gym very close to my place that I never saw before, that I was not even aware that existed, with the same name as the protein powder. In fact, it's the same company, they have a gym, they also selling protein powder, kind of thing. And so I was like, wow, what are the odds? So I just kind of drove there and went to the gym, and it met exactly every freaking criteria that I had. There's a sauna, it's big, it's cheaper than my old place, it's closer than my old gym. It's really amazing. And there you go, how intuition can lead you without you knowing to the place where you need to be for you to get exactly what you want. So this is a simple example of getting a new gym membership, right? But it works for everything else. If you simply are able, and you are able to tap in that intuition and act on it, just trust, have faith in it, it will lead you in the most amazing directions, okay? Now the question is, how do I do that? If you have this unique innate ability, you might be feeling already like, well, for me, I connect, I have my own way, I just trust into that. But if you don't, and if you're a bit new to that, and it's just like this occasional thing that for you, I'm gonna give you two ways that works really, really well for me, that have helped me develop my own intuition. The first one is meditation. All right, this is one that is often talked about for good reason. It's because it gives you tremendous amount of benefits. Not only you can tap truly into who you really are, but you can also connect to guidance, to intuition, and more so, you can open a space by silencing the mind to tap, to listen, and to hear what your higher self is truly showing you, guiding you to. Okay? And as you practice meditation, and you can start small and build all the way to 5-10 minutes, that's all you need. You don't really need to meditate for an hour or so on, but a regular practice of meditation, sitting in silence, observing your thoughts, not only will make you more intuitive by simply allowing yourself to receive and to hear the guidance that comes. And you'll know when you hear it because it will come in a certain way that feels very particular, and will kind of show you silently, almost quietly, but with a lot of certainty behind it, to go a specific way or to do a specific thing. So meditation is one of the greatest ways to do so, okay? But it takes a committed practice, like a muscle at the gym, to build it, to refine it over time. And over time, what you'll find out is that once it's built, you'll be able to tap into intuition, not only when you are, meditating, but anytime in your life. It will just come because your mind is open to receive, is tuned into that. You've been practicing it. Yeah, you're more receptive. The second tool that is extremely powerful as well is something I talk a lot on the channel, and that is the heart-brain coherence technique from the HeartMath Institute. I've made a couple of videos that explain in depth what it is, how it works, the difference between being, in coherence and not in coherence, between your brain and your heart. So I'm not going to go in depth again explaining everything, but simply the heart-brain coherence is a technique that takes 2 minutes, and it creates coherence between your brain waves and your heart waves. And when you are coherent, you become, in simple words, you function optimally. So research has shown, physical research, scientific research has shown that you become much more intuitive, that you become much more guided to make better decisions, to be less in survival, less in fear, to feel more calm, more grounded, and it has tremendous amount of health benefits on the side. So a lot of good things, and it takes only 2 minutes. I actually have a video that shows you exactly how to do it, how to get into the state, so you can check it out here. But the point of this video is this. If you simply practice whenever you need it, whenever you feel like you need to do this heart-math coherence, you need to make a decision, you don't know what's the right decision, you need to kind of figure out your way to go forward, and you need that moment of guidance. My go-to technique is the heart-math coherence. So I would get into that state, and how do you get into the state is very simple. You slow down, you start breathing in and out, about 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, and you just focus on your heartbeat. Okay, and it's almost as you imagine that you're breathing in through your heart and out through your heart. Okay, for about a minute. And then you'll already notice that you'll kind of quiet down, right? Which is cool. And then the second thing you do is you ask yourself, what is something I can truly appreciate in my life right now? What is something I can truly be grateful for? And you feel it. You really feel it into your heart. And in that state, you'll feel it. That is the coherent state. Now, when you feel that emotion, when you feel that sensation in your body, what I like to do is I ask myself that question. Yeah, when you need guidance for something, when you need an answer for something, I ask myself that one question. All I need to do, all I need to know, all I need to focus on in this situation is what? And then you will listen to your heart and what it's telling you. And more often than not, you will get an answer, and that answer is exactly what you need to do. Then it's just a matter of committing and doing it, and remembering it and living it. All I need to do, all I need to know, all I need to focus on in this situation is what? It's a powerful question when you're in that receptive state. So those are my 2 quick ways. Well, the meditation one is not really quick. It's a practice. It's a commitment that you do to develop not only your intuitive power, but so many other areas and facets of your mind and your life. But if you commit to do that, at least the heart-math coherence, 2 minutes a day, a couple of times a day, it will have a positive effect in your intuitive ability and your ability to make more coherent, optimal decisions for you and to tap into the guidance that you need to reach what you want. So let me know what you think, guys, down in the comment. I hope this was helpful for you. As always, if you feel compelled to watch these videos, you can help me out by subscribing to this channel and helping me grow the channel. Guys, I appreciate you. I will see you next time.